Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charles Nzali, host of 8 Plus 1, The Classroom. Today is a special day. I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas. See, when I first started this channel, I wanted to provide a platform for my brothers and sisters to tell their story. And the person I have with me today is someone who has beat the odds. He's been questioned so many times, his abilities questioned so many times. He never allowed that to define who he is. Today I have Kris Pettus with me. Kris is an entrepreneur and a brother of mine. Kris, welcome to 8 Plus 1, The Classroom.
How you doing, brother?
Thank you very much. How you been?
Man, life is good.
Life is good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Kris, let's start from the beginning. Can you tell me a little bit about your upbringing?
Okay, I'm here from the inner city of Little Rock, Arkansas, close to the downtown area, First Ward. I'm actually from the south side, as we like to call it. You know how it is, rough environment, a lot of violence, but it's home. Love it here, wouldn't trade it for nothing. Made me the man I am today.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's talk a little bit about family, your mom, your dad. I known you in Coffeeville, JUCO days, and you've always been someone who championed your mom a lot.
Yep.
Every time you speak highly of her, what is the relationship like?
Oh man, the relationship with my mom, man, it's like a big sister. All she want to do is show love. Get it from my grandfather. He was the head, our superior. That's who we all looked up to. He, the one who paved the way. Everything it was all about love. Work hard every day, and just do the right thing. Make each other proud.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. I can tell just from being around you that you're really grounded. You have a strong family base, and that has shown a lot in your character and who you are as a person.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate that from you as a friend. And let's talk a little bit about sport, which is football. It's a huge part of your DNA and who you are as a person. When did your love for football start?
Oh man, my love for football started the first moment I seen it, just the energy, watching it. I've been playing football since I was 5. Contact, tackle, not like flag how they do today. Really out there hitting. And I just loved it. I loved to compete. And I always played with the older kids. It was a thrill. Yes, sir.
And then, so you went to high school here in Arkansas. And then, from my own research, I seen that you were in high school. You were known a lot for football. You were highly recruited and highly recognized.
Yep.
And then, so what happened after that?
High school, everything went good. I actually went to John L. McClellan. I went there for 3 years. I got in, I had some trials and tribulations. Then I had to go to a new school, Central High, very known school, historic school. I went there, did great there. Then I got a lot of offers. I chose Memphis, University of Memphis. It was close to home. I loved the coaches there, the atmosphere. Some things didn't work out. I ended up having to go to JUCO route. Or I ended up meeting you.
That's great. That's amazing. And then even with all of that, your love for football and your desire to go pro did not.
Just my determination. When you've been doing something so long, you have a real love for it. My love for football never died. It just made me, more hungry to make it. All the obstacles I went through on the field, off the field, you know, the NFL was the main goal, and I wasn't going to give up on that.
And then so after JUCO, we kind of separated location-wise. We went our ways. I moved to Kansas City, and then you went to I think Point University in Georgia.
Yeah.
And then you ended up getting undrafted, right? But still, you went and tried out in a different number of football teams. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, man. After I left Coffeyville, I ended up going to Point University in Georgia, small school, but no matter where you go, you still have to compete.
Yeah.
I got there, I was, you know, at the bottom of the depth chart because I was a new guy, worked my way up to the starting position. Opening week, I ended up getting hurt. You know, I fell back down, and I was limited playing. My ability was playing. It was limited, my time. But I was still determined. I actually left. A lot of people don't know I left school. I didn't go to the spring. I declared for the NFL draft. I moved to Miami. You know, I got an agent. Busted my butt. Did some training. Went to Senior Bowl games. All that. Dominated, man. Put up some of the top numbers throughout the whole country that year. So they ended up getting me some opportunities, like with the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, Kansas City Chiefs, Oakland Raiders, Seahawks, just several teams. I got a lot of looks.
So you got a lot of looks. You got a lot of opportunity to practice with everybody. But it seems like you never really had the opportunity to be picked up by any of those.
Yeah.
Tell me about does that have any effect on you mentally?
That's crazy you said it. It actually does. It's like, dang, you know, nobody wants me. After all the hard work I done put in, you know, I'm still on the back end. I'm put on the back burner, but, you know, that makes the best of us. You know, it just still gave me more drive. But what's for me is for me. I was just blessed to get that opportunity, you know, to even walk in the NFL doors. You know, the people I went into, great guys. Some of them gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Some of them already won Super Bowls. So I can't complain about nothing. I just gotta be happy for that moment. Thanks. I'm really thankful, man.
Looking at it from that point of view, that's what I love about you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if you had made it to the NFL, let's say you were picked up by Kansas City Chiefs, right? You would have been a Super Bowl champion. You would have had a ring. But do you think you would have that impact that you have now on these people's lives?
I just feel like, man, it'll still be the same.
It'll still be the same?
People love me for who I am off the field. Just my desire. It's genuine. They can feel the pain more, you know, instead of just looking superior as a champion. I'm a champion with no trophy.
Yeah.
Real. So, I like where I'm at right now.
So ultimately, you've made peace with where you are, so you never really look back on either you made it or not.
Yeah.
And from your belief, the impact would still be the same, either one way or the other. And but my take on it, I look at it a little different, right? Let's say Patrick Mahomes. You might watch Patrick Mahomes on TV and fall in love with what he does. But it's not the same as being on the field with Pat Mahomes or showing you how to run your routes, showing you how to avoid a tackle, showing you how to throw a ball, showing you that, and that is exactly what you do with these kids. Not only that, you actually provide a platform for them to go pro. So I'm speaking from that light. If you had made it to the NFL, I don't think you would have had the time.
Yeah, for real. It wouldn't be on a more personal level.
It wouldn't be on a more personal level. And then the more personal level is what I want to applaud you for.
Mm-hmm.
I want you already had the mindset that either way you would have had an impact on people's life. But at the same time, I just want to say, I want you to look at it a little bigger than what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're humble. You don't want to boast about it. That's what real people do. But I'll be here to want to give you your flowers and say, I want you to be really proud about it. Even me, who's just a friend, the impact that you have in my life. I remember earlier on when I first got to the United States, I wouldn't want to go to work at the cafeteria because that's the only job I had at the time. I was kind of looking down on the job, and then you will scold me and hold me accountable. Charles, man, you've Americanized real quick, man. You need to go to work.
You gotta go to work.
You cannot be my friend if you're not going to work. I told you need to go to work. You always took it upon yourself to make so. I took work a little serious, and I know that is exactly what you're doing for these people and these kids, providing them a platform. And
a lot of people, they give up. My grandfather always told me, son, you go to work every day and you work hard every day. And it just distilled in me. A lot of us don't have that drive. No matter how much you push it, they don't have it. And I'm thankful that it's in me. And that's what I like to, just spread the word to everybody else. I want to push all my people. Every day, even on your darkest day, just keep pushing.
Yep.
There is light at the end of that tunnel.
Amazing light too.
Yes.
Beautiful light.
It is beautiful. You're right. Just you coming here. You didn't think it was, going to turn out the way it did, did you?
Yeah.
But now look at it. Life is beautiful.
It is. And then another thing that you were really great at is entrepreneurship. You're an amazing entrepreneur.
Yeah.
What inspired that?
I don't know. I always had a knack to just start my own things. Even when I was a kid in elementary, I was the one selling the candy and the chips, and I bring my own lunch. Just so I can sell my lunch tray.
Yeah.
Or I give my lunch tray away. Because my mama always said, be thankful that you have what you have. Because there's some kids, that's the last meal that they'll eat once they leave at school. So we were fortunate enough, I was able to give my tray away a lot. Or somebody came with some money. Me being a young kid, I'm letting that tray go.
And so a lot of athletes over the years have become some amazing entrepreneurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going from the LeBron James,
Yeah.
even before LeBron James, Magic Johnson, amazing entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Even Kobe before he passed away.
Yeah.
Is it the discipline that being an athlete? Is it the discipline from being an athlete? Is that what they transition? They take that same discipline because it takes a lot of discipline to be an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Do they take that same discipline and bring it over to the business world?
Yeah.
Is that what is making them really successful at what they do? Because it's not the money, it's a lot of wealthy people whose business don't thrive.
There you go. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's their people skills. They're likable people.
Mm-hmm.
Likable people will be successful. Think about Oprah.
Yeah.
Every day, thousands of people tune into
Yeah.
they like her. More people love LeBron than they hate him.
Yeah.
They love Kobe than they hate him. Those are actually good people. Off the set, when they step off their court, they're great men,
Yeah.
great leaders. People listen to them. They want to be around them. And that's how I feel like I am myself.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
People love to be around me. Like I said, it's just genuine. It's help me help you, or I want to see you
succeed.
be uplifted, succeed in life.
A lot of people don't look at life from that light. There's so many people who are able to do a lot with a lot of different human beings, different people around the world, but they don't provide the opportunity or the platform for nobody else. It's more about self than it is about the world and people around you. The greatest leaders in the world build a team,
Yes.
and they were actually servants of their team more than they were trying to be the man. They were serving their people, and those people in turn were loyal to them. And then those people, the people uplifted them. People talk about Tupac as immortal.
Yeah.
He never made himself immortal. He was a servant of the people, and the people, when he died, the people refused for him to die. They found it hard to make peace with him dying,
For real.
so they made him immortal. Like I said, great leaders in the world, they didn't champion themselves. They were serve people who serve, and then the people they serve championed them. And being around you over the years and just communicating with you over the years, you're always someone that has your dorm room back in Coffeeville used to have. Boy, I cannot even. It used to have almost 15, 20 people. And one thing that stood out to me till this day is you used to have a little refrigerator packed with ham, cheese, and a lot of bread. And everyone can just walk in there and make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Why?
Because, man, that's how we were brought up. I didn't know that it was weird that I can go over any one of my family members' house and go in the refrigerator. I didn't know that a lot of people, their culture or, their family beliefs, you can't do that. They believe that what we got is for everybody. What's mine is yours.
I'll tell you, I'll surprise you right now. You know where that came from? Your family kept that. From everything they got from Africa, they kept that's one thing they kept is that.
Yeah.
At my house in Gambia, you can walk in and just say, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say. Somebody is gonna go in there and feed you. They might not have the refrigerator stocked with food, but they have food somewhere in the house that they can use to feed you. And till this day, that stood out so much to me because I didn't see that anywhere where someone, this is a college kid with all the college struggle. We know the college life is real. And then you have a refrigerator that's stocked up with food just for anybody who's hungry. I remember the top of it used to have ketchup, mustard, and mayo, and pickles, and I'm like, this is abnormal. We talk about that in our little African apartment. We used to talk about that a lot. And you're a great dude, man.
Yeah, I try my best to be, man. Like they say, it takes a village. Why not all of us come together and help each other? If I got it, why not? If you hungry, why not feed my brother? I'm not a selfish person. It's just the way I was brought up. Nobody in my family was like that. We all wanted to help each other. Like for real.
And is that, do you take that into your business ventures and did you galvanize other people and bring them with you? Into
That's how you're supposed to do it. Those people that always believed in you, that were on your side, they the ones who are supposed to come up with you. I know a lot of people become successful, they forget the ones who was grinding with them, by their side, supported them, made sure they were protected. Me, anybody that was on that journey with me, they okay. I'm always be there to them until the day I hit the dirt. Same way with you. We went through the struggle together. Here we are today.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years later.
Yeah. I feel like that a lot because this is a child from Africa, from Gambia, who was thrown into the United States, which is completely different. I relied heavily on you and Doc and Jamal and Monte, may his soul rest in peace, and Potts and Coach Becker, and all of you almost protected me at the same time, guided me, but also helped hold me accountable. And that, you cannot repay that. The only way you can repay that, you can repay that through loyalty and continuous respect and friendship and a brotherhood, you know. And I didn't really know how else to say it. I don't. And it's not much to say other than saying, I wish you nothing but the best of the best.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I really, really wish you nothing but the best of the best. You know, that leads me to the next question now. What is the ultimate goal for you? What do you see? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from today? Where do you see yourself?
5 years today, my ultimate goal is to provide jobs for all of my people. All of them. Got kids, nieces, nephews, a lot of them. When they get older, they don't have to go out there, hey, this job didn't hire me. I'm going to have a job for them. Even for my relatives, I have a job for them. Just to the kids coming up, because this world is just becoming so destructive. Everybody is having an evil mindset because there is no jobs available now. We are going through a crisis, but I want to just be able to provide something to give them, like I said, give them hope. That way they can feel like, hey, I have a job. I don't have to go do anything evil to make some money or try to make ends meet. So that's all I'm putting together, every business. Especially, I want to do them for the youth.
Yeah.
If I can, make them believe, hard work at the age of 15, 16, they come to work hard, the outcome will be bright. That's my goal is accomplished. So that's why I'm providing all these businesses.